The qualifying committee rejected my application twice. They said human reflexes were a safety liability on the deep run circuit. I showed up with my qualifying times and a lawyer. They let me race. I finished the season 4 seconds ahead of pilots with reflexes 3 times faster than mine. The secret wasn't speed. It was homework. The qualifying committee rejected my application twice before they were legally required to accept it. The deep run circuit spanned 6 systems, and the courses were designed around alien reaction times. The average pilot has reflexes 3 times faster than a human's and can process navigational data in parallel streams I can't access. The committee's official position was that a human pilot was a safety liability. My official position was that I had the entry fee and the qualifying times, and they could either let me race or explain to the Coalition Oversight Board why they wouldn't. They let me race. The first 3 races I finished last. Not embarrassingly last, I was competitive through the straightaways and the long technical sections, but on the reflex corners where the course demanded split-second reactions, I was losing time I couldn't make back. I studied every corner on every course in the circuit. I ran simulations until I could feel the tracks without looking at them. And I started to notice something the other pilots weren't thinking about. They were reacting to the corners. I could learn to anticipate them. Reaction is fast. Anticipation is faster. Race 7, I took the Keth 9 hairpin 2/10 faster than the circuit record. Not because my reflexes had improved, they hadn't, but because I'd memorized the exact braking point, the exact turn-in, the exact throttle application, and I executed it the same way every single lap without variation. The other pilots were adapting in real time. I had made the corner a reflex through repetition. My crew chief looked at my data after the race and said the consistency was inhuman. I said, no, it's very human. This is exactly how humans work. By midseason, I was running in the top 5 consistently. The racing press didn't know what to do with me. Their analysis models weren't built for a pilot who won on preparation rather than reaction time. The other pilots started studying my lines. A few tried to copy my approach to the technical sections. Most couldn't hold the consistency because they kept trusting their reflexes when the reflexes said to adjust. I'd trained myself not to adjust. The corner is the corner. Trust the preparation. The championship race was at Veth Station, the hardest circuit in the series, designed by a Thressi engineer who apparently hated pilots. 93 corners over 4 laps, 3 of them classified as extreme reaction demand. I had run those 3 corners in simulation 800 times. I knew them the way I knew my own name. When the lights went out and the field launched, I wasn't thinking about the corners anymore. I was just driving. Everything else was already done. I crossed the line first by 4 seconds. In a field of pilots with reaction times 3 times faster than mine, I won by 4 seconds. The post-race analysis showed I had hit my marks on the extreme corners within milliseconds of my simulation targets, lap after lap, without deviation. The Thressi engineer who designed the circuit came to my garage afterward. He said the course was designed to be won by instinct. I said I'd replaced instinct with something better. He asked what. I said homework. They put my name on the championship board at Veth Station, and I stood there looking at it for a while. Joe Vasquez, human. The committee that rejected my application twice sent a congratulatory statement. I appreciated the gesture. I kept the rejection letters too, both of them, framed in my garage at home. Not out of bitterness, out of gratitude. Every time I thought about quitting during those first 3 last-place finishes, I looked at those letters and remembered what I was proving. Some things you need to earn the hard way. This was one of them.